Hello, fellow Toastmasters, dynamic leadership and changing trends. Under this series, this is next episode. After completion of the path, I need to give a reflection about what I learned in the path. In this chapter, I'm going to follow the following things what I learned in the path. These are connecting with audience, telling a story, vocal variety, body language, and communication style. Okay, so let's start. So I'm going to tell a story, more about the story. This story will definitely strike you. I have learned this a long time ago as a skit, and I'm going to present it in my words. Please listen carefully. If you understand the story, that means I told it correctly. Okay, start. When I came back, it was almost 1 o'clock. Sun was dry, extremely hot afternoon. I parked and I came in. Children were already playing. I saw they already have the lunch. Martha had already arranged them. Meet those four children. Lucy and Matthew, they are my friends' children. And Kelly and Carl are my children. Matthew and Carl in the kindergartners. Lucy is the eldest, 9, followed by Kelly, 8. They were perfectly playing in their room. I went into the kitchen. I saw the sandwich was there for me, and I did not say any word. I just came out. I observed there was one more. Still, it was not touched. That means even Martha had not taken it. Now, what to do? There was very big question. Unknowingly, I just started the TV. The idiot box was showing something, and I just tried to put my mind behind it. Martha asked the question, did she call? I said yes, but she is not able to come today, most probably tomorrow. There were some other calls were coming, but I did not take it. There was no point taking today. Time was not really going. It was moving very slowly. Only noise was coming from the children's room. Martha suggested I can have my lunch. I just shook my head. Probably around 3 o'clock, she suggested, if possible, you can go for a movie because that will kill the time. That was a good idea. I went into the children's room and announced, guys, we are going to movie Toy Story 1. A big cheer came out. Everybody got ready. We got them put in the car. We only had 2 car seats, but we have got the 2 from the school. Everybody, Martha decided she won't come, and that was okay. We drove, we went into the room. We went to the theater. I was not sure we will get the tickets because the movie was very hot and so many people were rushing. But since today was a working day, we got it. I bought everything for them, uh, a big box of popcorns, uh, popsicles, drink, everything. We went inside. Theater was full of children and with their words. When movie started, the theater was like full of joy and the fountains of laughter. That time, since morning, I felt I had some time. I put my head down. I was not hearing anything what was going around me. When my head was behind, unstoppable tears came through my eyes. I did not even bother to wipe them. Let them come through. I cried profusely. What was the day today? How this day came? It was a normal day as usual. I was little late in the morning to go to work, but still I managed to drop the children to the school because even they missed their bus. I don't know why. Fortunately, Martha had the new car, the second-hand one, so we were able to go differently. I reached office. There are big problem was going on. I immediately got into it. We were talking. There was meetings were going on, and I was totally busy. I don't know what time it was. It was around 9 o'clock. Boss called the meeting. There was a big production problem, and everybody needs to be there. The meeting was going on. Boss was explaining what was the impact and how it is affected. And the drama started. Boss secretary came inside. She took the boss a little bit away and she whispered something in his ears. We were not aware what's going on. After that, boss came in front and they called me. I was fully surprised. He told me there's a call for me outside and I should go and take it. Call for me now? Oh my God. Who can call? I just dropped the children. It's just 1 hour since I left the house. Who else can call? I had a big question mark, but I followed the secretary. When I reached, I took the phone. Immediately, I understood the call was from the hospital, and the receptionist called my name. I said, "Yes, that's me." Then he asked, "Are you friend of Fred?" Fred? Oh, yes, yes, I am. She told me, "Sir, the car is waiting for you outside. You need to come immediately. There is an emergency." And the phone was cut. I couldn't ask what was the emergency. Fred is also living in this town and just on the other part of the town. He just moved few months back. What can happen in this town? He just got his third baby. I couldn't understand. I thought something happened for the baby, but then Fred should have called. I had big question mark. I just went outside. The car was waiting. I reached the hospital, went inside. Receptionist immediately pointed me where I should go. There was a room. I went there. The badge on the table told me I am in the coroner's office. When I was there, the guy asked me my name and all the formalities. Once he confirmed that's me, then he opened one box and he showed me a plate, number plate. It was a half burnt number plate. He asked me, "Can I identify this?" Frankly, I cannot remember even my own car's number plate. So I was not sure. But there was a dealer sign was there, and even the plate was like looks like totally burnt, but they have cleaned it, so number was visible. I told him, I mean, I probably know the dealer, but can you please explain? Is it Fred's? Because that asking that question was a big shock for me. He said yes. He showed me the name and address. That was Fred's name, Fred's address. So I said yes, that's his number plate. What happened? Can I see him? At that moment, that guy got a call, and he was on the call. Excruciatingly, 3-4 minutes, he was on the call. I was not sure what's happening. The number plate burned means accident has happened. So is Fred okay? Everybody is okay. Where his office was not that far. I mean, I don't understand what kind of accident happened. Since they called me, that means he's not even in speaking condition. So what condition I'm going to see him now? I was extremely worried. After a few minutes, the guy put the phone down. I immediately asked, how is Fred? Can I go and can I see him? Colonel just cleared his throat and he told, well, there is nothing much to view. They are trying to segregate. You will get 3 boxes, but mostly everything will be in one box. I was feeling the ground under was shaking violently. I was feeling somebody has took a baton and they are hitting me back and forth, front and back. I was not able to digest the words. There is nothing to view. Everything will be in the one box. What I'm hearing. A big and bloody imprint of maple leaf formed on my mind. And I felt it was like burning and sinking slowly to the bottom of the heart. It was extremely painful. Being stunned means what? I understood. Most probably, I was not aware what's going on. I did not give any reaction. Some words probably was trying to go out of my throat, but they couldn't pass that barrier. The guy understood. He just left because probably he wanted to give me some time. I don't know how long I was my hand was on the desk and I was sitting with my face covered. After that, somebody tapped my back. I was came to the world again. He told me I need to go to other office. I believe he I walked because nobody carried me, but I was not sure like exactly what's the environment. I was still being stunned. When I reached there, again I had to go through the same procedure. The sergeant was asking who, what. When he asked me, "Are you his friend and not blood relative?" I said yes. He was surprised, but that was true. I told him we both were raised by a single parent. Because of the abuse, his father used to be in and out, and at that time, mostly he used to stay with us. I don't have any other different situation. My father used to be sick as well. When we got the license, I think he was with us, and that's how his address and my address was same. And I had given him as my emergency contact, and then same he did give it my name, and that's how they found it. First time, probably I was able to ask, what happened? Sir, what happened? He took his file and he said, well, truck come from other side and at least beat three signals, three or four. He was trying to confirm. That information was not really necessary, but he told the truck beat the 3 to 4 signals, came into the wrong lane. Freight car was approaching. The truck hit the car in such a way that the car was dragged almost 400 to 500 feet. The impact was so heavy that car immediately put into flame. I think the number plate fall down at that time. The truck stopped only when it hit the boulder wall and it fully smashed the car. He told the trucker ran away, but we were watching it. Again, that information was not required. He continued, he said, firefighters were there within less than 15 minutes. And within next 15 to 20 minutes, they were able to extinguish the flame. But they found really nothing. We are very sorry. So there was no questions were asked. I mean, more than that was not even required. Now he started taking like where is, I told him his father has expired and then after that mine, and then we went to college. So we really don't have anybody. He didn't have anybody. I didn't have anybody. We used to be from the kindergarten, we used to be the same class always. We always be the same, even sitting with each other, playing with each other. He used to play basketball. I played football. He was in the chorus. I was in the band, but we had a team. We always used to be with each other. When we lost our parents and we were in the college, we still used to call each other on the long distance. When my other roommates understood that this guy is calling from the phone booth for so much time and that's not his date call, they were surprised. But that's how we used to close. Once we had completed our college, we were again came in the same place, same city, and then we were staying very close. We were started family. But he went little ahead with, and he bought the new house because he said his third one, and he cannot be in the same place, same house. He wanted to buy a new, and that's how for last few months only he's away from me. He was very sympathetic, but he asked, now we need to see. So where are the what else? So we try to see where is the mother, but I told him the mother was estranged for a long time. I'd never seen her. So some calls went in out, and then they understood she was probably there somewhere in the deep west. So when they reached there, they understood she has passed away since probably few years before. But only thing they understood, there is a sister of hers. So once the sister came on the call, the old lady, I mean, she was not understanding what he was saying. So he gave the phone to me. I tried to explain. She really looks like she did not never met Fred, but she knew. So when I told her what has happened, then she decided, I mean, she can come down because we request her to come down. We need somebody from the blood relative to be there. But she said she's very old, and then it's really depends upon the travel arrangement. She can tell, and that's how afterwards she called, and then she said probably next day only she could come because it's not possible. On the same day, it's using doing all the travel arrangements. After that, the children. I told him that wait, I will take care of the children till everything is there. I called Martha immediately and told her do the early dismissal and take them. When I was explaining her the same shock waves what I experienced, I observed they went through the phone line and she had the same. It took some time, but when she came and she gathered herself, I told her to do early dismissal, take all four of them and have their lunch and keep them there. So after that, we went through our insurance and other thing. The property was there, so everything. The guy was very helpful, and then it took so much time for after that to go over all that thing, and then we decided once his aunt comes, then we will see then what else. So once we decided we see next day, I was able to come, and then after that, this was the time first time I got some time, and all the thing came to me. It was unbelievable. I miss you, Fred. Movie was over. I wiped out my tears. I knew definitely nobody has noticed that. All the childrens we take out and we went outside. I told, get everybody in the car. First time, when I looked at Lucy's face, I felt like, I see something. Because she was definitely understood that we are again going in the same car and the parents' car has not come. I I thought she's going to talk something, but she did not. So I said, everything is okay. Then she asked about, are we doing a night out today? And what about the backpack? I told her, yes, we are. And then backpack is there. So don't worry. I think she was convinced. But there was an expression on her face which told me that today is a Wednesday. It's a work day, not a Friday, not a Saturday, not a Sunday, not a auspicious day, not a any occasion, but we are doing night out. So all those things I saw as an expression on her face. But since she did not say anything, I did not say anything. We came back. Again, children were playing and we really don't know what to do. After some time, I think Martha again suggested we should go to probably Chuck E. Cheese. So that way children will be busy and then we'll bring them when they were extremely sleepy so that there is not, we can talk tomorrow itself. That was good idea. Again, we got a cheer and everybody went to Chuck E. Cheese. We stayed there until the end. We had a pizza, everything children enjoyed. We came back at a time, it was almost 10 o'clock, and my children were already, they are early birds for sleep. So they were very sleepy. As soon as we came and put them in bed, they slept. Lucy and Matthew were still awake. We both were outside. The TV was going on. After some time, we heard a sound. Looks like something was happening. We both immediately rushed, opened the door. We saw the little boy was crying. Looks like she has told him something. We both went there and asked, what happened, Lucy? What happened? Why are you crying? You guys sleep. Now see what time it is. Lucy's face suddenly became like expressionless or very firm. I again told Lucy, can you please sleep? First time, she looked straight into my eyes and she said, I know everything. I was like, you know everything? I looked at Martha. She shook her head. Lucy, what happened? What do you know? Tell us. I know everything. Last year, when my other friend Mary, we did same thing like this. We did early dismissal. We went to movie. I said, what happened? She was sobbing, and in the car, we did the early dismissal. In the car, mom told me that there is a news has come about Uncle Willie from the active duty. Don't tell her anything. We went home, we had lunch, we went to movie, then we went to bowling, and we didn't tell her anything. We both were not able to speak anything. When she completed her sob, she said, when in the night we were sleeping, that time her mom came and we told her at that time. So now can you tell me where is my mom and the baby when I'm going to meet her? Thank you. Okay, so as I told, this was the story, and if you have heard it properly, then you would have understood. Or so let me explain. So it was really touching a story. So tragic accident and the children, and then how the friend is telling. So the last point was very catchy because the girl understood that similar event happened from the she has experienced like last year with her friend. A similar thing had happened, and in the night, her mom came and at that time explained. So she was expecting now her mom and naturally the small baby will come and then they will be united. So I think that was the most touching or catch point. Hope you understood, or if I told that correctly, then you would have understood. So that's why I'm explaining it. But if I told correctly, you would have got that. I hope you liked it. So I tried the other attributes what I learned from this path. And if you like it, do let me know. Thank you very much.